Alright, cool. No, dog, I ain't going. I'm cool. I'm cool. Everything. I'm cool. Cool, man. Everything cool. You cool? Yeah, I'm cool. Cool. I'm cool. Yeah, I'm cool. It's cool. We cool. It's cool. 99 expedition with the TVs in it. Keep the trees brought the only way I breathe in it. So I 2 strikes living in the ninth inning. Smack over the gate, I hit the plate, now I'm grinning. Everybody on your team when they see you always winning, but you gotta watch the ones that win with you from the beginning. Sinning. Hope I got to give a young thug. Let me die in my sleeping to the head with a slug. I hit the plug. Women show love, a gang of hugs. Stand far from the ones that be y'all in the us. No does. Free admission, get us a celeb. Ballet. The expedition bumps work, then I smell. In this game, headlining new. So chill now. Right quiet, I'm studying 4 real well. Second and third, look me at you, keep it, tell them yeah. Now the pills on the floor, so I gotta watch my step. Cool. Alright, cool. You cool? Cool. I'm cool. Alright, cool. You cool? Cool. I can keep sticking and freaking, but I'm cool. Tell you what you thinking, but I'm cool. Before I tell them skill, you got toe down. Cool. Alright, cool. When I step through, they say, Sneak, that's you. I say, nah, baby girl, I freak you too. So, grabbing my bone, I want the pink. Now your panties all moist, gonna throw them in the sink. I'm hot, 10, roll like 10 minks, boy. This is so much, you got the paper, I got the ink. She writing the number until I send a pink. Fight broke out, now everybody in the street. Why can't we just get along and make ends meet? Then I thought, not forget it, start hollering at a freak. I pulled to the side of my ride, she saw the link with the piece dangling off and in the red keep sneak. Baby said, that's you, the time she was them. As I broke down the weed, started sucking on the stem. I said, shh, give it on the low and hit the shrimp. I'm trying to yell chin burger after breaking your limb. Fooling with a lightweight with the feather of my breath. Then I thought about it, man, it's way more gimps. But I can satisfy a high-tech fence. Wide off the grip, walking with a limp. But I'm cool. Alright, cool. You cool. What I cool. Alright, cool. You cool. What I cool. I can keep snaking and freaking, but I'm cool. I can tell you what you thinking, but I'm cool. Looking for a 10 on the scale. If you are cool, then I'm cool. Alright, cool. Now, all in the door, about 3 or 4 sets of keys. All I want is the money, so leave that honey for the bees. Counting hella cheese ain't a day, I don't smoke the trees. Gotta have my fix, only way I'm feeling at ease. Breeze through Jeffries on Friday. I'm breaking the dress code, they doing what I say. Gang, make you run like a line of that A1 gang. Look who's back, man, you know who like down the bay. Kick the haters out and let all of the players play. I can count on my fingers all the work that I knock a day. You gotta respect me when they see me, they make way. Surrounded by LG, we don't get down with the hang. California sat on the east of the OAK. Been here for 6 months, Calgon can't take me away. I let them go through my wallets, ask me like, right after I beat them up, they beckon your boy to stay. But I'm cool. Alright, cool. I'm cool. I'm cool. Alright, cool. Alright, cool. I need to keep sticking and freaking, but I'm cool. I'm telling you what you thinking, but I'm cool. Looking for a 10 on the scale, if you are so, then I'm cool. Alright, cool. I'm cool. Alright, cool. You cool. I'm cool. Alright, cool. It's cool. I'm cool. Alright, cool. It's cool. Y'all cool? Telling you what you thinking, alright.
If it's the shit, we'll lift it off the plastic. The babes will go spastic. Hip hop gains a classic. If it's the shit, we'll lift it off the plastic. The babes will go spastic. Hip hop gains a classic. If it's the shit, we'll lift it off the plastic. The babes will go spastic. Hip hop gains a classic.
We back at it, PM. We back at it, man. You fucking around again, my nigga. Ha! Show up and show out. That's what the name of the game is. Show up, man. Hello? Cut up, boy. Okay, let's go. If it was lifted off the plastic, the babes will probably go spastic. My Yeti stretch like elastic. The game that I give is accurate. Lingo need to be patented. Pasterized, put in capping. This sucking shit, I ain't having it. I ain't lying, I'm passionate. Memory like a spelling bee, getting Yeti, my specialty. Moving steady, not recklessly. Different breed, different pedigree. In the pirates like dryers. My folks active and they got pride. Hard-headed mania, no matter. Stay with the toolies and hammers. They're ramming, go head up with them. Their horns and they antlers. Get out where they mad at, don't give a fuck about cameras. I tell them to slow down and I tell them to pump their brakes. Then they say, we don't care about dying or catching a case. I'm sipping on Mexican mute for the few every hour. It's happy hour, alcohol I will devour. Lit like a meteor shower. Twisted like a funnel crowd, smoking loud in the crowd, puffing on some okra. Check out and I'm hella stuck like a poster.
If it's the shit, we'll lift it off the plastic. The babes will go spastic. Hip hop gains a classic. If it's the shit, we'll lift it off the plastic. The babes will go spastic. Hip hop gains a classic.
I can spot a hater through the thickest fog. Sniff a sucker out like a hound dog. A vision without a plan is just a hallucination. Rome wasn't built in a day, had patience. There's stages to these wages, there's chapters to these pages. Crack them games for my levels that's incarcerated in cages. It's the shortage on the real and the over-rich on the fake that start off solid as a rock and then morph back into a snake. Fixers do what they want, suckers do what they can. I can look through muddy water and see dry land. I can bake a peach cobbler and sell that shit to Betty Crocker. I've been a Jaeger plotter since I was a little toddler. Give a nigga a beer, he'll drink the whole case. Give a nigga a bite, he'll eat the whole plate. Give a nigga an inch, he'll take the whole rope. For the niggas some dope, he'll snort up all your coke, bitch!
If it's the shit, we'll lift it off the plastic. The babes will go spastic. Hip hop gains a classic. If it's the shit, we'll lift it off the plastic. The babes will go spastic. Hip hop gains a classic. If it's
Hey. Huh? Motion. Motion. Yeah. Hey. Bitch, I'm in motion. Motion. Huh? I turn a 1 to a 2 and a 5 to a 10. I do that shit again. It was all a blur, had to wipe off the lens. Take a pic, then I'm gone with the wind. Big fish, you could tell by the fin. Doing well, could tell by what I'm in. I hopped out the black Escalade, don't stop. Pay the dropper for the day, nigga, I be doing a lot. My oh my, what a run I'm on. Album 29 when you run this song. I've been at this since shirts and flip phones. This homemade, your sauce from Wishbone. Ballejo, Pillsbury Factory, we make dough. This young man, he play Vogue. His family moved from the east side, oh. Stopped in the north for the VJO. Beating down your block, it's a TKO. Me, I'm a West Russ and I need peso. Tostitos and mucho queso. If we talking rap, then it ain't too many clothes. Niggas dead to me and I don't believe in ghosts. You could break bread when you make it by the loaf. 10,000 shots, I'm getting better every post. Bitch, I'm in motion. Motion. Bitch, I'm in motion. Motion.
Left.
Motion.
I'm from the N-O-R-T-H. I'm petty off the track when you send it my way. I'm at the pergola, but stop the sliders in the driveway. My head blasting the sea shit, my way. What I did for my motion, put my cleats to the pave. I'm a stand-up nigga and I'ma be that to the grave. Feel like my last 2 years been up in the maze. Ain't got my bread, won't be no toast in here today. Don't get me wrong, a lot of shit I won't do for no paper. All I wanted was the cake, now I've been gaining weight. Last week was high speeding to your song, nigga shake. And in the field too long, waiting on the right play. You don't get you no motion, you gon' stay a lightweight. Drop at the drop, go get it the right way. And I won't let a soul come and get in my way. She told me hit the road, Jack, now I run the highway.
Bitch, I'm in motion.
Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me? People in YouTube land, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hi, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Peace in the LBC, peace in the LBC. Oh my God. Shout out to everybody. And my moms is in the house. Sister Jackie Gaines and Melanated Agenda, they in the house, okay? Probably got a sniper on the roof. Probably got a sniper on the roof. Shout out to Big O. And I want to say thank you to everybody who has sent me cash apps and stuff and just to let me know, you know what I'm saying? What you doing, girl? What you up to? Is you going to go live, you know? And I am now live. I'm not going to be live for a long time. It's going to be a short time, but it's going to be a good time, okay? What's up, Moxie? Peace in the LBC. What's up, Cynical One? I got Judy Coles in the house, man. Thank y'all for supporting me. I just want to say, you know what I'm saying? It's the ones that support you that you need to be focused on and nothing else. Hey, Cynical One. So look, check this out. So much has been happening on the YouTube streets, and I have sort of been trying to keep up with it, but at the same time, you know, if your heart isn't in it, why won't you let me know? Because I've been in other realms. They've been acting up over in the Mo 3 sector. Shit, they had Broadways that went down last night. DG down there got into it with everybody. Eve was over there. Oh my God, it's just a lot of different things going down. Just a lot of fucking things going down. And then I think the biggest one I want to talk about is the beef sector, because a couple things happen in the beef sector, right? And then of course Candace Owens has been over here just going, you know, ham, balls to the wall. Turning Point USA was out there with their halftime bullshit. the Latin American people are feeling some type of way about the black folks. It's just all kinds of scenarios going down. And I'm just like, the fuck is wrong? Why, like, the Latin American people just need to say what the fuck they want from us. Like, what do you want? Be specific and then have the conversation. Be willing to have the conversation because let me tell you, black people have been supporting y'all for a long time. Just go back to the 60s and fucking 70s, even the 50s, okay? Predating all that. And every time a motherfucker help, we as black people talking about foundational black Americans, every time we help other nations of people, whenever they get a leg up, they just fucking shit on us. They just act like we are non-existent. They become very brand new, and now they're out here trying to call us fucking brand new. Go to Be Easy's last live. Oh man, he had a great live, and I was going between because he does the landscape and the portrait. Now, for those of you who are not content creators, the only way I can describe landscape and portrait is this way, right? It allows you to do a vertical live and a regular live at the same time. And landscape would be the live that you see right now. And then portrait would be a vertical live. But over in his vertical live, which had a greater amount of people, it just all kinds of trolls. You know, the trolls come out at night. The trolls come out. The trolls come out. They was out with the bullshit, saying all kinds of weird stuff. And I have to explain to these fools, at least break it down for them to understand that a language has nothing to do, well, it does to some extent, but it's not your ethnicity, right? Your ethnic background. It's just not. It's not your ethnic background. So you need to understand, you know, they're like, well, Latin means, you know, Latin American comes from the fact that, you know, most of the words are Latin. Like, motherfucker, do you not understand Latin language, right? Where it derived from and stuff. And there are fucking Latin words, like 40% of the Latin words in Arabic countries, you know, are used there, right? I see in America, it's like 60% of the words are Latin based, right? And in Latin America, those who speak Spanish, like 75% of the words are Latin based. Like, come on, but understand that language is, you know, it comes about and it does have an epitome, but it's not your cultural background. It's not your, well, it is, it can be a part of your cultural background, but what I'm saying is not your ethnicity. So far as when I visually look at you, what do I see? Do I see a white man or what is deemed as a white man, a black man, what is deemed as a black man, you know, an Asian, you know, an Asiatic man, what is deemed as an Asian, you know, these things, right? And I think a lot of times people want to escape the blackness and they're really, really upset about the Super Bowl halftime. And these Latin Americans, which damn near, if they were probably checking a box, it would be white, are out there feeling some type of way about Black Americans, primarily foundational Black Americans. But if they're going to focus on a group of Black people, then they need to be focusing on the Afro Latinas, because the Afro Latinas are fucking fed up with the quote unquote Spaniards, right? Which are the lighter complexion people of their culture. They're pissed with them. They're like, motherfucker, we have been around forever. We have greatly contributed. We have African ancestry. We don't look like you. We look like, you know, we have Negroid features. Okay, we have Negroid features, and you guys treat us like shit. Now, if they have a problem, then it should be with the African, right? You know, African Latin Americans. That's who they should be having an issue with, because those people were primarily the ones, along with your Spaniards, focusing on that halftime. Foundational Black Americans was on some other shit. Like, okay, most of the people I know that are foundational Black Americans was like, okay, you know, Bad Bunny, all right, you know, if they old school, they like, why is this motherfucker in a dress? You know what I'm saying? But they weren't really focused on him like that, because I don't listen to Bad Bunny. Like, fool, I don't listen to you, but I do like Spanish music, right? Look, Carlos Santana, to this day, okay, to this fucking day, you can never tell me nothing about Carlos Santana. Hector Lavoe. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop playing with me. Celia Cruz, the All Stars, the Fania All Stars. Stop playing with me. It's just a matter of if the music is good or not. Motherfucker, Bad Bunny's music is okay. And then they inflated, hey, Big Rigs, peace in the LBC. Then they fucking inflated the fucking numbers, talking about he had like 135 million views when he only really had 128. So, they be 29, they be setting out the lies. Let me tell you about fucking lies. A motherfucker will set a lie out, and a lie will travel far and wide. It does damage. So, but when the truth comes, the truth will stand. But by that time, like when the truth comes, the truth is only for those who really want to know it. That's what I start to realize. The truth is only for those who want to know the truth. Because let me tell you how much damage a lie will fucking do. It'll just go, 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 go. And people will feed into that, especially if they don't like you, or there's some kind of cultural scenario going on, like a cultural war. Because I think the reason why they inflated those numbers like that is because, because they wanted to create a cultural divide, basically between the foundational Black Americans and the Latin American, community. And they over here talking about they Hispanic and shit. I'm like, Hispanic is derivative of Hispaniola. You can only be Hispanic if you are a Caribbean descent, okay, like a Haitian or Dominican. Outside of that, motherfucker, you are from someplace in Latin America, but you're not Hispanic. But you guys have put yourself under this fucking umbrella, which is really not doing you no good. But like they did with foundational Black Americans, they tied us in with every other tribe of Black people and just got us twisted out here. Just got us fucking twisted. Like I have never, Carlos Santana, okay, Moxie is the fucking shit. Dun, 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 dun. It was a hot one. Dun, dun, Hi! Y'all remember when he came out with that? Hey, the remix piece of the LBC. Hey, my boo. Let me put y'all on the Summer Jam screen. Boop, 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 boop. There you are. Look at my boo. What a pretty self. Okay. My boo, don't let them boys trace you down. You know what I'm saying? Like they're gonna try to trace you down on this YouTube, but if they do, you know what I'm saying, put calluses on their fucking feet. Do you hear me? Let them know motherfuckers get calluses on their feet chasing you down. Hi. Oh man. So anyways, yeah, they over here. They saying all kinds of shit about the Black American. They got us fucking twisted. They can't understand why we don't, like why we're not out here stomping the ground. Well, the most recent, I would have to tell you guys to do a seance and get to talking to the spirit of Cesar Chavez, who actually wanted to deport you niggas. Okay, he wanted your people to be deported. He felt like there was quite a few of you guys that were illegal, messing up the situation for everybody, and basically were up to no good. And when I say up to no good, it was a gambit of things that he touched on. Okay, and so maybe you need to have a seance and go on and talk to his spirit. But Black people worked with Cesar Chavez, not to deport you niggas, no. But at the time, there was quite a few nations of people who had to come together to fight for a greater thing. A greater thing. That's why they killed Fred Hampton. Like, they don't know anything. They don't understand the history, even of their own fucking people. I just be like so baffled, so fucking baffled by it all. But so go check out Be Easy's live and y'all can see that the street is on fire, but it's peace in the LBC. Okay, ghetto, peace in the LBC. Definitely is peace over here. You know what I mean? It is peace over here and peace. Be still. Hey, Black Pearl, did I say hi to you? I think I said hi to you a few minutes ago. Lord help me. Just trying to get ready. Black Pearl, pretty little girl. So for those of you who want to hear an articulate black man, one with a nice voice, you know what I'm saying, radio inclined, and very knowledgeable, check out Be Easy, that dude. Okay, that dude. And go and be part of the conversation. You know, just check it out. Check out something different than this bullshit that's going on around here. Hey, the Beef Sector podcast. Okay, so two things happen in the beef sector, right? One being well, three things. One being that Treasure Lane went live last night. And what I got from his live last night, I felt like in his mind, he was thinking of a few people, and he was kind of like saying some things that were more crafted towards them. But he was letting you know that basically he's not coming out here swinging on for anybody. Stop emailing him. Stop asking him to intervene as an OG. Things are pretty much, it is the same. It's par for course. And he was saying that basically, out of all the people in the beef sector, he is the one that has the most long standing ass battle with a person or people, right? Letting it be known, it's quite natural to have battles that go on extensively with people on this app, because a lot of people have been around for a long time, even including the subbies, which I have always told you. And now they have changed their name, this, that, and other, all those type of things, right? And you know by how they type who the fuck they are. So then it's kind of like, oh, I see you, bitch. Oh, that's where you been, type of thing. But they've been around forever. He went back into like some of his older lives where they actually were uploads at the time. And I remember, you know what I'm saying? Because like I tell you, I've been around far as when it comes to the beef sector or watching the beef sector longer than people think. Now, it's like in and outs for me, because they're like with anything, right? There'll be times where you step back and don't fuck around, and then when you come back, you have to kind of get caught up. And that's how it has always been with me. But James was one of the people that I used to watch. Him and Sean Bradley and Miss Gina, and a few other people. I've said this before to you guys and stuff, but I had touched down in his chat, and Trezor is very selective in who he communicates with and all those type of things. And so, but I do support him, and I support a lot of people. I support people who don't like me. You know what I mean? Like, and it's okay. He got to talking about likability. If people don't like you, they're just not gonna like you, and you probably won't get all the shits, all the things that come along, because you're just not likable. And when it comes to likability, I would agree with him on that, because there are people out here who like fucking assholes, such as Trump. And he's getting what he wants. He's getting the shit, right? All the things that come with it. But does that make that person a good person, an honest person, or any of those things? No, it's just that person happens to be likable. But shit, fuck it. The devil is good at making people like him. You know what I'm saying? Charismatic and all of that kind of stuff. So he talked about that. He touched on a few different other things, but basically, the short of it is that I don't think he's going to come out here doing any town halls or swinging for anybody or any of that kind of stuff. Not then, but before that, VS, I see how my voice cracked. I'm like, ooh, Marge Simpson in the house. VS had went live, right? And VS basically said that, she was okay with Diva not wanting to do the interview. She felt like Diva we're talking about Diva tomboyish, is like a lone wolf like her. She thought maybe it would be, I don't know. I didn't really understand the point of VS's life, to be honest. And maybe I just wasn't paying attention enough to her situation. And I always looked at it when she came out here tapping on, knocking on Diva tomboyish door. It was just her trying to drum up some business to get her foot or to do some more things in the beef sector, right? Because she's already solidified. I guess she would be considered like an OG. There's a history, there's a story that goes with her. And that's really what it is when it comes to the beef sector, which got me to think about something James said. It's storylines or battles or beefs or situations. And once you have a battle or beef that keeps being brought up, it can be brought up 10 years from now. Like, that is beef sector. You know what I'm saying? That is beef sector made. And if one is considered an outsider, okay, but you guys are the ones that kind of make it whatever you want to make it to be. If it's gonna be dead, if the beef sector gonna be fucking dead, it's because of your own making. If it's fucking alive, it's because your own making, and that the subbies actually rule this shit. And I would have to agree to that to some extent too. That the subbies do rule scenarios. You know what I'm saying? Because they are the ones, the malleable minds, which are the followers, and then actually the fucking subbies, which are people who think and are able to process certain details on situations, and then also not take a side, just kind of enjoy the content and be able to call a spade and keep moving. Like, you don't have to hate a person just because you called something out. Hey, James Gordon, peace in the LBC. And so then Diva Tomboy chat went live, right? And also Clyde Diva went live too. I was over there and I touched down. And if you ever want to know, like, people who've been around for a very long time, or some of these trolls and stuff that have been around for a very long time that actually have the history of pretty much all the sectors, but we're going to talk specifically to the Black sector in that way, Clyde Diva's chat is a perfect place to go kind of see those titans, if you will, because they touched down over there. You know what I mean? And then I guess Schooner had took her ass over there too and confessed that she's on LSA. So I'm like, okay, well, most recently Schooner has some kind of issue with me because I talked about her little back and forth friendship affair with MU and that she wanted to spaz out. And so I got to thinking about some of these people who be writing on LSA. They are right here in these particular sectors. And whenever they get a feather up their ass, they're going to go over there and do a hit piece on your ass. So, everybody has to be, I would say, use your brain when it comes to these particular things, because they will run narratives on motherfuckers left and right. If they dislike you, they will beat it in like a nail, a hammer to a nail, falsehoods about you. Right now, I am a fat bitch that looks like shit and I'm remedial. That is the narrative that they're spinning about me, right? But I'd rather you be out here with your fucking liars and shit. You don't need to know nothing about me. If that's what you think, go right ahead. I am not trying to, remove whatever thought that you have decided to, become concrete in your head. Just not trying to do that. Hey, Brown Beauty, peace in the LBC. Hey, Vibrant, peace in the LBC. My mod is in the house. And Peter Panel Killer. Let me put you guys on the Summer Jam screen. Boop. And I got Vibrant up here. I'm kind of all over the place because I'm just kind of like thinking about different things that took place, right? So Diva went live, Diva Tomboyish went live, and I think she's feeling some type of way. Hey, 901, what's up with you? Peace and LBC, Mo 3 sector in the house. Oh man. And so I don't know if Diva took what VS was saying in a negative manner, but I think she felt some type of way about it, and she did offer VS to come to her platform, but I think VS is trying to make things go to her side, on her platform. And I don't know what's the problem. Like, why is it such a problem to go to somebody's platform and actually have a conversation with them at their platform if you want to speak about them? Like, these people just be wanting to have like this extreme amount of fucking respect, and they don't want to give respect. They think that they can come with a few words and that's going to be it, the end of the shit. No, like, respect begets respect, and it's across the board. It's not only in words, it's in actions. So I don't know where that's going to go. And also, Diva Tomboy says that she has been trolling, not trolling, but people have been trolling her. And not only that, it's like a blackout, like they're trying to black her out. And I could see that being the case. You know what I mean? Like, when these blackouts go down, they try to keep people from your channel. They'll fucking, put a smear campaign on your fucking name. They'll say all kinds of weird and odd things about you, and then they'll deal with the malleable minds, which are those subbies that you can plant seeds, and they will allow them. They'll plant the seed to use them as an extension of whatever emotional scenario they're going through in their head about you. You know what I mean? So they use the people to fucking fight their battles. It's a tool. They are a tool. Hey, Kevin, they are trying to get rid of outsiders. Facts, but they really should not do that. I can tell them all the reasons why they shouldn't do that, but it's up to them, because you're only as good as what you're bringing as far as content. And after a while, you niggas get stale. You need new, scenarios. I believe so, from Diva's post last night. Okay, so exactly, Sincere. I don't come on here to convince or change nobody's mind. Facts, Brown Beauty. I mean, like, if Diva comes over here, I'll have a conversation with her, but I don't have a long time. I'll have to come back later on and do another live, so you guys will get another live from me. Thank you, Judy. I really appreciate it. You know what? I am so thankful. I am so thankful that I have you guys, the Highlanders, the people who really want to fuck with me. And I have to, think about that stuff. Like, I think about it. I think for a moment when I was out here battling some of these people, I was just like in battle mode. But now I'm in sincere Saida mode. You know what I mean? I am like relaxed and kicking it. I don't feel no need to say any more than what I've already said. And it is what it is. Since Remix exposed Brianna, VS came back and they held a panel in solidarity for Brie. Oh, okay. Yeah, she came back after that Remix situation, which this nigga has disappeared. Oh, also there's some stuff going on over in the Umar sector. That Carrie Ann broad, I don't know what she was doing up in that school, but apparently she got reported. She was talking crazy to those kids, and Rob B has been on her fucking ass. So go check out Robbie's last live. You know what I'm saying? She was talking to the situation. Also go over to, where was this at? Who's Pillsbury. Pillsbury went live, and that's where you get the breakdown of all the things that Carrie Ann had been doing, and the letters and the complaints, and sheesh, she has really fucked herself. I can't believe like some of these people are actually teachers, like Carrie Ann, Binary. Like, come on now, Binary is literally out here trying to put niggas in jail. Like, he wants to see somebody in jail. But I don't know what's wrong with the dude. But I guess, I mean, that has to be the true definition of a fucking hater. When you literally are casting dispersions and mixing pots and plotting on planning to put somebody in a facility that takes their freedom away. Like, you want to see somebody caged up. You want to be the one to facilitate that. Like, you trying to treat a human being like a fucking animal. You know what I'm saying? I guess you want to put a fucking leash, an invisible leash around this nigga neck, and just like, do all the things. Do all the damn things. Hey, Smooth Carter, peace in the LBC. What's going on with you? They've been trying to put some bullshit on your ass too, right? This is crazy. Like, how hard is it? Jay Wilson was complaining about bone beef sector people like Dragons this morning. Well, because Dragons is the communication right now. She's the hot one. Her and Shakim, to be honest. Her and Shakim. And so, and Lemon. And let me get to why that is happening, right? So, Rodney, did I say hi? Peace in the LBC. I hope I said hi to you, Rodney. Lord, Father, if I didn't say anything to you guys, like, type again so that I'm paying attention now, because I want to say hi to everybody. Okay. If you don't know this shit by now, you're gonna know right now. So I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you. Lemon's page has been terminated. So his backup page is fucking gone. Like, he has no page at all. And he got struck, apparently, or got some kind of copyright infringement. Like, what is it? It's two type of ways to do it, right? But he got struck, like, the numbers keep changing. I don't know if he got struck 35 times or 40 something times, but they got his ass for that thumbnail, for that deviant art, right? Um, for the art on, the lemon, the crazy lemon. And so initially, because she did go over to YouTube cameras, I think it was YouTube cameras, that her and Shakim, Dragons and Shakim went over there, and initially they got blamed for it. Okay. And there's been all these big powwows because people don't like Shakim. Hey, QI, Jay Wilson is greedy, jealous, self-hating, begging, misogynist. Okay. Damn. He challenged me to war. I said, leave me alone. No real receipt on my wall and why they took it. Wait, so you put a receipt on your wall? Yeah, I took his page and showed that they removed his videos and why they're lying for credit. So you took Lemon's page? Are you saying that you took Lemon's page, Smooth Carter? Because I don't really see how that could possibly be. Hey, CT, what is the name of those people? Something Bassett, Phantom Art or whatever. They got a name, right? It looks like the company or the people, the owners of that, actually flagged him. Like, somebody had to notify him though, but they actually did it. Dragons told on herself, like, these gangbangers on the net, she finna take her strikes back. I don't think she can do it. I don't think she is the one that fucking did it. She might have reached out to those people, but she couldn't have possibly have done it. Everybody took Lemon's page at this point, including Noble. Okay. Was it Noble or was it Noble's rooster? Maybe the rooster took the page. This doesn't make no sense. I show proof. He said he beat it right. I showed why they took it. Okay. Hey, Rose, what's going on with you? Rose is the most beautiful rose in the beef sector. Okay. Okay, let's see. Lemon had a lot of people flagging him. Dragons did not take Lemon's channel. That's what I'm saying. But I don't know why she came out here and did that. Maybe she just wanted to upset him. But basically, his channel is fucking gone. And I feel bad for the situation. Me and Lemon have had our issue. And he would try to act like he doesn't listen to me, but he does. And he has confessed to it plenty of times, certain things he says and certain things he does. And so in the past, you guys have heard me whenever I was talking to Lemon or I was somewhere and I was being specific to Lemon, I would talk directly to him. Like I would say, in Lemon, X, Y, and Z. Because he'll be up in the clouds. And then later on, he'll lit on some type of way that he was listening to me. Of course they do. Of course they listen to me because I ain't giving them, even if I don't like their asses, I ain't giving them bad information. Mm-hmm. They would like for it to be bad information, but it's not. The message should be follow YouTube guidelines. Facts. Nobody got want to take abuse on or offline should have not called me out the other day to war. Oh, who you talking about? Lemon called you out? I'm about to start putting your guys' comments on the big screen, on the Summer Jam screen, so people can see what I'm reading, so they can understand that I'm not just, I can read, but this shit right here. So, okay, well, Lemon, right? Well, Lemon has been on a tour. He's everywhere. It's Shakim's fault. It's Shakim's fault. And he's gonna fucking press that shit down, the pedals to the metal. Um, is it a possibility, right? But we got Smooth Carter claiming it. Dragons claiming. I know. I mean, I don't even know what to say at this point. All I do know is that particular company, their name was on the video. Like, if you go to Shakim's wall, their name is up there. Now, I will agree that email, I feel like that email is fake. And I backed it up, all right. I wanted to chat GPT, and there's another one, AI, what's it called? It's like a chat GPT. But anyways, I put it up in there. They said it was fake. The email on there, the thinking man or thinking one, something, something, that is not a correct email. So I don't know, how that came about, but definitely his page is gone. And Lemon, I don't think Lemon is gone though. I think Lemon will be hitting people's links, but he just can't go live. If he has something to say, he'll do like he did with Pizarro the other day and ask her to fucking go live. And he'll be doing like, Goosey was supposed to be gone. This nigga's still around. You know what I'm saying? And they're hitting live, links, and you know, they're all out here coming with their communications and stuff like that. And it's just, bullshit across the board. But we do see that as a selective group of people that they have, given this carte blanche to, as if they are, the greatest of all times of people. And, they just kind of shift the numbers between those folks and stuff. And so I guess maybe it's the 2.0 era. It's been for some time. So the beef sector OGs, they're not tapping in. They're saying like, have at it. There's nothing new underneath the sun. You niggas are pretty much doing the same shit that we've been doing. And if there's a ruin of the beef sector, it will be solely because of you. Because you guys don't want any instruction. You do not, understand that history does fucking matter. And then you were tearing us down, talking about OGs don't, aren't shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? And there was a time when they were kind of like saying that shit. You know what I'm saying? That the OGs were of no significance. And then they got highly disrespectful. But I feel like the OGs in all sectors are important, right? Or what is deemed as the OG, because they have knowledge. And history does matter. Last night folks was saying that the email is fake. Well, if you put that whole communication, like say in chat GPT, it will say that it believes it's fake, but it's primarily based on that email, right? And that's pretty much what they did. Like, a lot of times when these people are out here and they're trying to make it seem like they have this information from wherever the fuck, like it's a secret information box that only they have access to. No, they're chat GPT. They, what I'm saying? They're doing like the normal research anybody can do. It's not hard to figure it out. I literally went and did some research myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at it and stuff, and found out the man has a YouTube. He has a YouTube channel. He has 2 YouTube channels. You, of course, he is on X. And then there's another news group media, or whatever the hell is, whatever the name of it. I don't know what the name of it is. And I don't want to go out of this page because I'm on this iPhone and I can give you the specifics, but I can't, I don't want to go out and you guys don't hear me because that happened last time. But there's ways to get a hold of this man. There's literally a phone number you can call. Like you can figure it out and you can see. But if you do go searching down that avenue, that would have put him more of a situation. But I guess it doesn't really matter too much of nothing now because he has no channel. He has no channel. You got to renew. You got people over here cloning other people's accounts, right? People are cloning people's accounts. But this is stuff that has been going on forever. Like literally forever. I've been cloned before. So, I don't know what they're making. Like the beef sector is very unusual to me. A lot of the people that they build up or whatever, I don't understand why they make the Frankensteins decide to make this particular monster, but they decided to do so. They eventually, after so many fucking years of cloud chasing, and I mean years of just really not having no numbers, envy is now getting numbers, and the beef sector is backing them. They built him. Right now, they're building the Blake dude, right? And those white girls that are running his channel, they are building his channel and their channels. They build the oddest people up. for whatever reason, but maybe they have the so-called it factor. I don't know. It's just I probably wouldn't pick them, but just how it is. But maybe it's because they know the people will play the game with them. That they will say all the nice things. They will fucking bend over backwards. They will do all kinds of fuckery so that they can stay in the game. They're not going to build up anybody who's too independent, of thought. Hey, trucker's wife, peace in the LBC. They're just not going to do it. And that's what I've noticed about them, when it comes to the beef sector. It's unfortunate, though. You know what I mean? It's very unfortunate that they're not, doing that. Like getting people who actually have a brain that will think some things out. And they're scared of individual thought, I think. Not all of them, but there's a great portion of them that are just scared of individual thought. And and there's a lot of jealousy. There's a lot of jealousy. So let me put this up here if I even say it. Actually, the beef sector OGs have been tapped in. Even Shelly came out along with James and Lady Nika and Bradley too. Well, Shelly, she did come out. She said a couple of things, and being tapped in and actually being part of the situation is two different things. I could see Shelly being more active in a sense of she likes to be helpful in that manner. But what I got clearly from, Treasure is that, he's not tapping into this shit like that. Like watching is one thing and actually coming out here and just like swinging for people or whatever the case may be, or doing certain town halls, that's another. But maybe they'll change their mind. Of course, Lady Nika's going to say something because she's part of the trifecta. And I don't know about Sean Bradley because I haven't been keeping up with him. But so I'm talking about actually just coming out here swinging. I appreciate them. They definitely gave me subs that would have took me decades. You're talking about the beef sector? Mm-hmm. I mean, people will do it, but their intention behind it is something different. I think in your case, Big Rigs, there were quite a few people at that time that had people they were gunning for, and they were just on some fuckery. And your platform was the place to do it because you don't really know all the different dynamics that were going down. In clouds rolling up, listening. Like you weren't fully aware of all the dynamics going down, and you probably didn't give a fuck. Like, even if somebody told you, it just didn't apply as far as to you, but it did apply because it made your space the place where they could set it off, and they did. And now you have to ask yourself, are they fucking still there really in a real way, like the way they were before? Because everything is until it ain't. You know what I'm saying? It'll be all popping and popping once, and they can get whatever they want to get out and done, and then it will just wane. So they do that. They use people's platforms. Hey, the Joy Queen, peace in the LBC. That's what they fucking do. Mm-hmm. There's always a hidden agenda with some people in the beef sector. Facts, Rose. No, she been around forever and a fucking day. I be trying to tell Big Rigs. I have tried to tell him in the past, and so I don't know what to say. The beef sector OGs are not going to swing, not their style. Back in the day, you had to hold your own. And that's how you should be doing. But a lot of these people literally want to dogpile and all the things in between. Now, some people are saying that Lemon is deserving of losing his page. Is Mia still around? Maya, yeah, she's still around. Lemon did some fuck shit to people, and they gave him a pass. He called people all kinds of things. He was always behind the scenes with those discords and stuff. He prompted people to dislike other people. Like, he has done a lot of fucking shit. Now, are all those things, enough to make somebody want to take his page? Apparently so. People don't want to be disrespected, and people don't want to be mistreated, and people don't like when you say snide fucking things, just like goosey ass, like I don't give a fuck. So if you don't give a fuck after you have done some fucked up shit to somebody, then this is what it looks like. You can't complain. You can't complain, and you should not give a fuck, right? You should not give a fuck because you said you did it. That's the bottom line. But I'm certain there's going to be, what I've seen lately is that these relationship dynamics in the beef sector are very frenemy like, as James mentioned, right? Treasurer mentioned, it's the frenemy sector. And these people will be friendly and enemies at the same time at all fucking times, consistently. Like we seen Pizarro talk buku shit about Lemon, get in his chat, be talking shit, but then who did he call? Pizarro. Go live so I could talk about my channel and whatever. And she struck the live up. They are all friends and enemies at the same time. And I can't be in relationship dynamics like that with people. Like I can't be friendly to you and your enemy at the same time. I'm just not going to fucking do it. Either we cool or we not cool. Like this is where we at with it. There's no in betweens. And if I'm friendly with you, I'm going to show myself friendly, right? This is biblical for those who don't understand that. Show thyself friendly. Friendly me is lame, okay? Just it's crazy. Man, F Lemon, this sound like Who Shot JR. They've been talking about it and like I'm just, now he ain't going to Vegas. Like there's that. I respect the fact you got your own mind and nothing can move you off your square. Thank you, Joy Queen. And everybody should have their own mind. I'm not trying to change nobody else's mind or nothing. Hey, Sincere, listening at work, lunch at 5:45. Okay. What's up, Shot Camera? They're trying to put it on you. Lemon really wanted to blame you for the situation. And he's going to keep on running with that narrative. Him and probably Goosey. I don't see Goosey being fair. And right now he's over here acting like he's, the angel of the beef sector. And when he comes, all things should be silent. All people should be silent. Listen to my words, and they are law. He's running around doing that shit. And it's like, look at this. I have deemed Goosey the constant gardener. He is the constant gardener. He's forever turning over the dirt, pulling out weeds, which is probably not even fucking weeds, but you're going to call your ass a weed, right? Planting seeds and watering and watching what he planted fucking grow. I thought this nigga was leaving, but apparently not. Johnny Appleseed head ass. Okay, that's that nigga. Goosey did stand up for Shakim last night when they kept trying to put it on him. I'll give him that. Oh, he did. Amazing. That is some amazing shit. Maybe he's becoming a better person. I don't know. I know he's done some fuck shit to me. And so that's where we at with him. They are riding his nuts and so in an uproar that he is flagged. They are weak sauce. I like Goosey, but I'm sick of him chasing Lemon on panels. He's been chasing all kinds of shit. Hey, Steph, peace in the LBC. What's going on with you? It's good to see you. Hey, Very Carrie. It's good to see you. Peace in the LBC. Yeah. Goosey doesn't think that he is okay, I don't want to call him a stalker, but the thing is that when Goosey gets a thought in his head or a person on his agenda, he is a fucking home monitor. He is chasing people down, trying to write out little fucking, what do they give you? Citations and shit. Like this is Goosey. And there's a few people that he has fixated himself on. One being Shakim, the other being Lemon, right? And then the other, I guess, is, Blake, and maybe he's feeling some type of way about the Blake situation. But when you come out here and create these monsters, you should know what the fuck you're doing. He doesn't think that he is that way. But the actions show it. That when, like, you literally went to Shakim's live, was all up in his shit, but you don't want him to hit your panel. You don't want him in your shit. Anywhere Shakim is, you're going to make sure you hit the fucking link. You just have to have an interface. Like, dude, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is you. If I dislike a person, I'm not trying to interface with them. I'll hit the link when you get down, or I just won't hit the link at all. Listen, he got Diddy. he got giddy talking to the embarrassment of the church from the sector. Are y'all talking about binary? Or are you talking about Goosey? Because Goosey ass, he's making his way around here and he's trying not to, he don't really want to get struck out the game himself. He doesn't want his page terminated. He doesn't want his page terminated. But you know, oh no, okay, carry 29 days without food and counting. Oh wow, that's a long time, Rose. You were mentioning that last time. I don't know, 28 days without food and counting. Lord Father, that's a lot. But yeah, you know, that is, but you know, Goosey is of no consequence. They have accepted him. Goosey can pretty much go and continue to fucking rally up the malleable minds and weave tales, bullshit left and right. Sorry. You know, act like he's so innocent and that he's above. Like that is his character, right? Or that is the character that he has created on here. And either people are going to fall for it or not fall for it. I just know Goosey is a child and he's with the fuckery. And you know what I'm saying? Like, until he can get his mind right when it comes to me and actually speak to what the fuck he has done and participated in when it comes to me, then me and him we ain't got to say shit to each other. Like, you know, fuck you, nigga. Goosey got all up under G from the sector when he hopped on Binary's panel. Oh, so he went over there to Binary's, of course. They're two peas in a pod. They have the same fucking kind of mindset. Binary's a hater, and Goosey's a fucking hater. And the sad part about it is that I do actually like Goosey, but he's a fucking hater. And I can't believe coming out of fucking dark side that he acts the way he fucking acts. But of course he will make his way over to Binary's good hating ass, good lying ass. And Binary let me know that he's the type of man that if he got rejected in real life or anything like by a woman, that he would say all kinds of horrible things about that lady. He would talk underneath her fucking dress. He would smear her name, and he was doing it in such a way that seems very logical and stuff, while all the while making her out to be all kinds of things. You know, Binary is that type of person, and he's the type of person that you should be very careful with because he likes to plot and plan on people, and he likes to take away people's freedom. This is the type of nigga you're dealing with. But if they want to fucking pour into him, they think he's a great person, then so be it. Because I'm not here to tell people not to be around him. I'm just saying what I see and what it is. You know what I mean? Because he's done it or tried to do it with me. So, you know, that's that bullshit. Yeah, I do kind of hate that limit. I mean, I do. I don't like that Lemon lost this page. That's real fucked up. It really is. And I said this once before that they're going to flag each other to the point of oblivion. They are not going to be a sector. You know what I mean? Like, if they keep flagging each other and being all nitpicky about everything, hey, the hood table, peace in the LBC. If they keep doing this fucking shit, they're not going to exist anymore. They're really just not going to exist as far as sector is. They can find other realms to be. But if you don't have a page, then where the fuck are you going to be? Lemon literally doesn't have a page. And I don't think he plans on getting another page, but he can. He can go ahead and get another page and just build that one up. But the truth is that when you have a page that's terminated, you're not supposed to be building another page. You're actually terminated from fucking YouTube. And there's so many people out here doing that shit, and they're doing all kinds of things, right? Things that are against the YouTube guidelines, and they're getting away with it. And so I'm trying to understand why there's other people out here trying to be so nitpicky about people and their engagements on this app, but they're out of line. They are literally and totally fucking out of line. Their damn self. So why be so nitpicky? Like, why are you doing that? Hey, Ronnie Q, Peace and LBC. Did you hear that Lemon lost this page? I'm certain you did. I don't know if he's coming back or not, but you know what I'm saying? That would be against the YouTube guidelines. And they are out here trying to do all the work for Lemon, save him. Dragons, she hid her page. Remember the other day? Well, was it? Did I talk about it? Did I go live? No, I might have been Shakim's chat. But look, so I was talking about, I had gotten notifications that Dragons had shared one of my lives, like, or, she shared a couple of my lives. I don't know. And so I went to open it, right, the notification, because sometimes I get these notifications, sometimes I don't. But I couldn't get into her, her channel. And so I went looking and I noticed that her channel was gone. I was like, the fucking channel is gone. So come to find out, she hid her channel. But she had just shared out my lives and then she just automatically hit the channel. So I don't know what caused her to do that, but I think that she was aware that certain things or actions were taking place in regards to Lemon. And she's very upset with Lemon, right? Because if I go by how she shared my live and then all of a sudden her live was gone, it seemed like it was very spontaneous, like it was a quick, spontaneous act that went down. Like it just happened so quick. I don't know if she wants to be on YouTube anymore. I don't know if she's trying to protect her page. I really just don't know what her intentions are. But I feel like a lot of people, if you built something, you don't really just walk away from it. And if you're a fighter, then you're going to not allow for somebody to just fucking do you any old kind of way. You're going to come back fighting. Like me, I'm going to fight. If people say, okay, Sincere, you're the worst of all worst people on YouTube and you'll never have numbers and nobody will ever fucking come engage in your chat, and we're going to do everything we can to make sure that it works out that way. I'm going to come out fighting. I'm going to keep hitting the live button. I'm going to keep talking. I don't care if it's 5 people. Right now, I got maybe 10 people up in here. But I'm going to keep hitting the fucking live button. And please, if there's more than 10 people in here, don't tell me. I don't need to know. I always go by the chat. You know what I mean? She said she hit him 42 times. Tell her show it. I showed all the 42 times I hit him. Oh, wow. I got to go check out your wall. My Lord, today she's really upset with Lemon. And I think a lot of it was that she wanted to let him know, like, nigga, you have mistreated me. You have mistreated me. Oh, man. Thank you. Man, peace in the LBC. Big O in the house. Big O in the middle of the house. But she is really upset. And this nigga Lemon got to, get to talking about how he supported her and how he treated her this way and that way. And I'm not saying that he hadn't done anything for her, but I think that, it was a symbiotic relationship. It was, they supported each other because she was there. She was like Lolo, hitting the link and bringing entertainment. And even if you have a person that is not like, liked amongst the masses, at least it's a person there that is hitting your link and helping you hold down your live, because you'll be live, like he'll be live for, 10, 12, 14 hours, like long ass lives. And he can't talk like that. Lemon cannot talk for 14 hours straight. Just him. He has to have a panel. It is a panel channel. All those channels are panel channels. I'll get up here and I'll get to talking like a 1959 transistor radio on that ass. I'll hold this shit down by myself. Because I had to learn to be like that way. I started off that way. Nobody. I didn't know nobody. For anybody to really hit my link like that, well, I can say I didn't know nobody. I knew of people, but nobody knew I was going live, and nor was I looking to drop links or have panels or any of that stuff. I just wanted to start my journey as a CC or a YouTuber, because right now I'm a YouTuber opposed to a content creator, because my content is not content far as like, say, that transcends the chittering circuit. Big O, did you see the Bubba and Freaky C meetup after he left Highlander country that night? Oh, Be Easy and John can talk. I'm trying to get there. Yeah, Be Easy and John can talk. Facts. It takes like, let me say, last night He won all his appeals. Oh yeah. Oh wait a minute. He won all his appeals. Well, he couldn't have won as back. Oh, hey, Jen, peace in the LBC. Look, Lemon couldn't possibly have had won all his appeals, or his page would still be here. Page gone. That's the end of that story right there. Ah, dang, I did get a phone call. Sorry about that. That threw me off. Brown Beauty. Then I posted stop lying to him and showed where YouTube said they removed it. So, did you? What do you mean? So, did they remove the strikes? But they cry when they call you out, harass you for content. So is the strike still there? Why does it have the company's name? Y'all crazy. Like just whatever. That he'll be back. If he ain't hitting somebody's fucking link or create a new page or whatever, he'll be back. And they'll be right there. The usual suspects will be right there supporting them, acting like they have done no wrong, and all of them like they are bigger and better than all the people. You know what I'm saying? It will be the same old two-step. There's nothing new or underneath the sun when it comes to this YouTube game. And really, truthfully, at this point, I'm looking at a lot of people like lames. Okay, I gotta do this text message. Okay, I'm usually yes and okay. All right, I'm about to get up out of here, y'all. Fuck. I hate when this happens. What was I saying? Okay, I keep getting text messages. What was I just saying? Oh, I'm starting to look at these people. They're like a lot of lames. They're game goofy. This is the only place where they can actually have a connection or seem like they are somebody of some kind of worth. They don't want to reason, right? If they get some kind of feather up their butt about you, they will get on the Ho Chi Minh Trail with the rest of the peoples. They'll gather all the minions and, do what they do. I've been in a few of these chats and I have encountered a few of these so-called people who have talked poorly about me that were actually right there with the rest of the town folks. And when I see them, they don't have shit to say. And I don't say shit to them because I know that you don't like me. And what is there for me to say? But for all the fuckery that you were saying, you don't have shit to say in my fucking face. Not near one of them have hit the link and actually just had a conversation with me. But that is part of the game, right? That is part of the whole situation. And right now they're going to beat the drums. It doesn't matter what Smooth Carter is saying. They're going to beat the drums when it comes to Shakim. They're going to beat the drums when it comes to dragons. I guess they feel like dragons can't, you know what I'm saying, that she ain't going to be able to come back from this. But I say she can. But anyways, y'all, look, I got to go. We'll talk about this more later. And then I'll get some more details about certain things. But I can only be here for an hour. And I have met my hour quota. And I'll be back. Not my hour quota. My time frame. But I will be back later. But I do have to go. I got to run. I got some things to take care of. And then later on tonight, we'll just talk about some things. We'll just talk about, how some of these things come about, and, the reasons why we're here. Why Lemon is where he at right now. And then what's going to be next, All right, I'll see y'all later. Let me for my outro. I'm just gonna do little basic outro. All right, I'll see y'all later. Bye.